Welcome, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into, well, the time stream, you could say.
We definitely are.
We're tackling Marvel's Loki, the series on Disney Plus says. Our mission, really, is to unpack Loki's whole journey, which was pretty surprising.
Absolutely. And we'll get into the show's look, the style, those amazing Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah, the Easter eggs are fantastic.
And what it all means for the bigger Marvel Multiverse picture. It really makes you think about identity, fate.
And free will, definitely. Big questions.
And the setup is key, right? It kicks off immediately, like right after Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Loki grabs the Tesseract in 2012 during that whole time heist mess-up.
And poof, he creates a branched timeline. Just like that.
Which, of course, doesn't go unnoticed.
Not at all. That immediately gets the attention of the Time Variance Authority, the TVA.
The Timeline Keepers.
Exactly. They're all about protecting what they call the sacred timeline, this sort of correct flow of events.
So the TVA nabs Loki, and suddenly he's not the only Loki anymore. He meets variants, like Sylvie.
Right. And that's the core of his change, isn't it? Seeing these other versions of himself.
How does that confrontation, seeing himself mirrored like that, actually force this Loki, the trickster, the villain we thought we knew, to evolve?
Well, it forces him to question everything, his glorious purpose, his identity. He sees his whole life laid out, sees how it's supposed to end according to the TVA.
And seeing other Lokis who made different choices, or maybe didn't get a choice.
Exactly. It suggests maybe breaking free isn't just about choosing differently, but maybe about redefining who you even are. Especially for him, a character built on, well, lies and illusions.
It's like that idea of pre-written fate gets completely challenged. Maybe freedom means ditching the self you thought you were stuck with.
Yeah, a profound shift. And the show's look really supports that struggle, too.
Oh, the visual style is incredible. So deliberate. You've got the TVA headquarters.
They're just so sterile, almost soul-crushing. That bureaucratic nightmare look.
Like a cosmic DMV, someone called it. All beige and orange lines.
And then you contrast that with places like the Void. Pure chaos. End of time, basically.
Or Lamentus. That episode looked amazing.
Phenomenal design there. Gritty, industrial, those ziggurat buildings. And the way they shot it, those long takes, really ramped up the tension.
And they even use color really cleverly, right? Like the lighting when Loki and Sylvie have that big talk.
Yes, the pink, purple, and blue lighting. It's subtle, but it lines up with the bisexual pride flag colors.
Which connects back to his TVA file explicitly saying sex fluid. It's all woven together.
It really is. The level of detail is staggering.
Okay, speaking of details, Easter eggs.
Yeah.
There are so many. I mean, Loki being D.B. Cooper, how did they even come up with that?
Brilliant, isn't it? Just a throwaway bet with Thor.
Yeah.
And that's just scratching the surface.
Right, because the Void is like a dumping ground for forgotten Marvel bits.
Totally. Everything, the TVA pruned, you've got Yellow Jacket's helmet from Ant-Man just lying there.
The statue of the Living Tribunal, a huge cosmic being.
The Thanos copter, which is, believe it or not, actually from the comics. It's absurd, but it's canon.
And Frog Thor. Throg.
Yeah.
In a jar.
Little Throg trying to get Mjolnir.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And there are smaller callbacks, too.
Like Loki smashing the glass on Lamentus.
Yeah. Echoing Thor yelling, "Another!" back in the first Thor movie. Just a fun little nod.
And wasn't there that whole thing with the stained glass window everyone thought was Mephisto?
Oh, the fan theories went wild on that one. But nope, the creators said it was just a coincidence, actually referencing Loki himself.
Still, you have to keep your eyes peeled. Like, apparently there's a Skrull just hanging out in the TVA somewhere.
Blink and you'll miss it, but yeah. Just adds to that feeling that anything's possible.
So all this leads to that massive finale, the reveal of He Who Remains.
Played brilliantly by Jonathan Majors, and he's crucially a variant of Kang the Conqueror.
Which basically sets up the next huge threat for the entire MCU, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Loki didn't just tell its own story. It laid the groundwork for the whole multiverse saga. Concepts like variants, branching timelines, nexus events, they're central now.
And Loki's journey itself feels complete in a way, or at least a major turning point. Taking responsibility, finding a new purpose.
Poetic redemption, almost. But the ending is bittersweet. Sylvie makes her choice.
And the multiverse breaks open, irreversible consequences.
Exactly. So what's Loki's burden now? How many timelines are really out there? What happens next? So many questions.
It's clear then Loki is way more than just, a fun sci-fi romp. It's digging deep into who we are, the choices we make.
Definitely. So if you're rewatching, really look around. Check the background details in the TVA. Notice the lighting, how the different variants act.
Yeah, there's so much packed in there.
And maybe think about this. If Loki, the god of mischief, can actually challenge his own predetermined path, can redefine himself.
Yeah.
Well, what does that say about us?
About the power we have in our own lives, our own timelines.
Exactly. Something to chew on. Until our next deep dive.